Hello everybody and welcome back to another figure photography video. We are looking at a very boring bush and some rocks here in my garden, and hopefully I'm going to turn this setting into something more interesting. So usually before I take the figures outside, I put them into a basic pose where they are balanced, and if there are several figures like here, I try to make them work together. Here I'm using the Planet of the Apes figures from NECA, and I want Cornelius and Sierra to be in a desperate situation. I want them to express fear, hopelessness, and I want the gorilla soldiers to be threatening, and for that I'm going to use the general here and his loyal soldiers raising their weapons and stuff like that. So I don't know exactly how they are going to be posed next to each other, but I am going to try to create the scene by taking the figures outside. So here we are back in the garden with a diorama piece and the figures that we just posed indoor. So here Cornelius and Sierra are cornered. They are put up against the wall. There are some rocks, maybe trees in the background, I really don't know yet, and we have the general pointing at them like he's supposed to give the order to capture them or shoot them maybe. And here we have a soldier ready to move in at the general's order. And I wanted to create a scene where Cornelius and Sierra are outnumbered, and that's the reason why they are desperate. There is really no way out. Oh yes, and this is what always happens. I tried to pose the figures, but of course the wind and what else can flip them over. So now we have the scene made up roughly as I wanted, but I still need a few adjustments. Cornelius and Sierra were too close to the edge of the diorama wall. I want them more in the middle, and well, we can't really see this soldier from this angle, so if I don't change the angle or the position, there is really no reason for him to be here. So let's try to make him more visible, and I'm going to move this one too. And with this final adjustment, let's bring out the camera. So today I'm going to use this camera, and I have made a few adjustments to the camera. I'm using the natural light out here in the garden, so I have no other light source, and I think I'm going to take a few shots from this position. With the scene set up, I try different positions from different angles and see how it looks. I know I have to edit the photo afterwards, but I like my shots to be at least usable before I go to editing. So I change the angle again and take a few more shots. And I think I'm going to make a few close-ups as well, and then it's time to go indoor. Back at the desk, let's get the shots into the iPad and check out if there is anything worth using from this photo session. And I have narrowed it down to 2 shots, and this is the first, with the general mostly in focus, and I'm trying to figure out how much I actually want in my photo. And then we have another one here, slightly different angle, but more or less the same. So this is an example of how I work, or sometimes work. Here we have the raw photo, and here we have the final edited version of Cornelius and Sierra cornered by the evil gorilla general. Thanks a lot for watching this video. Leave a comment and subscribe if you'd like to see more.